YouTube kittens, this is Cathy Cat, and today I'm quickly going to tell you what things you definitely should check out when you go to Tokyo Game Show 2016. I had the pleasure to go on Thursday already, and I will be going there again on Sunday, but here are a couple of things and some things you need to definitely check out when you get there. Very first thing that will catch your eye when you come down the escalators is gonna be the big Resident Evil display. They have a Resident Evil museum there with a couple of things, and they also display some of the goods they're selling, and obviously they also have a VR section there, and it looks like a ghost house. You know I love ghost houses. However, one thing you have to do before you even go there, before you get in, think very clearly what your priorities are, because I was in the goods section later in the day and most of the things that I wanted were sold out. So you need to make sure, do you either want to play a VR game, because those slots get taken up very quickly, or do you want to get some of the limited goods? For me on Sunday, what I'll probably be doing is do the second part. If you want to get some of the goods, my hint would be go in, get your pass, go back out and go to hall 9, 10, 11. That's where the goods are. They're all lined up on one side of the wall, so just once you see the goods, just follow that route and all the goods are there. That's what I would do in your opinion, because they will sell out so quickly. There are some like limited Danganronpa goods, there's some limited Persona 5 goods that I wanted to get my hands on, and they were gone like that. So what I'll do in your opinion is, if you want the goods, get the goods first, then check out the fun stuff. Definitely, that's my way forward in this case. So again, if you're not really bothering about the goods, if you're like, oh well, I don't want to buy anything anyways, then think about which areas VR section or which areas games you really want to play. Because that's what you want to do right first thing when you get there. Go there and get straight in line, because by the time when I went there yesterday, and we went there around like noon, and all the slots were taken. Like, it was like, guys, sorry, we can't even tell you how long there's going to be a wait because it's probably all taken. So definitely make sure you go where you want to go, and they have a map and they have an online app, so you can check out on the map where your area is. So if you want to go for Sony, that's there and such. So that's the two big things. Like, first set your priority and then go there first thing in the morning. That is very important. So now going back to the shop floor, like I said, there is the Resident Evil section, which is quite exciting. So it will say Biohazard, because that's the Japanese title of the game. They will show stuff from the movies as well. On the display there's like a big thing like this. It looks very cool. And on the main floor, the first one that you get in, pretty much you have the choice of staying in that area, turning left, or going right. And to be honest, the main floor is actually the most exciting one. It has like the big companies. It has Sony, it has Sega, it has Namco, it has Capcom, all the big games companies. And they will all have shows on during different times. So if you're interested in watching some of the shows, again, check the online app that they have for Tokyo Game Show, because it will give you a schedule, a rundown of the schedule, what's happening on which stage. So that was quite exciting. Actually, what I found, the main stage on Thursday was kind of boring, but what I found very exciting was just the individual stages. And here comes another big hint. If you go home, before you go home, select which area you like the most, and then select in that area which companions you like the most. Companions are the cosplayers or the cute dressed or skimpily dressed girls that usually walk around the booth, who are like in care of the booth. And if there's like a certain area where like, oh, the companions are very cute, or have very cute cosplayers at the booth, then be there for the end, because they usually have an ending show. So for example, PlayStation had a really cool one where all the companions from all areas, all the girls, came on stage and they held up the X and the circle and the square and the triangle, and they all held that up, and there was like loads of animation flashing up behind them. That was great for taking pictures, and it's okay to take pictures of all of them while you're there. They would even call photographers first to come to the front to take pictures and such. So there's like loads and loads of great ideas to take pictures right at the end. So if you want to go like, oh no, I want to go home quickly and I want to cut the queues and stuff, yeah, that's okay. But if you really want to get a couple of cute pictures of the girls that usually walk around the booth, then that is like the best chance to get like all of them together instead of them having like pictures of them singularly. So that's another one. Also, what I personally really am curious about, I want to see the Persona 5 display. However, then again, you need to measure it. Do you want to see the display? But the game is already out. So always set your priorities. Are you interested in the new games, the things that are not out yet? Then focus on them and go there first. Or do you not really bother and you're fine with playing whatever? Then you can play other things. So for example, Tekken and One Piece and all the kind of Shonen Jump games as well. They were actually really easy to play. There was barely any wait for the queue, but then for example Sword Art Online, which is gonna come out in October, had a bit of a queue because obviously people wanted to see how the new game's gameplay is. So always think what you actually want to do, set your priorities, and don't expect to always be playing games. It doesn't unfortunately work like that. There are going to be too many people for that. Also, another thing, very simple, I mentioned that in another video, always make sure you have a drink there and have maybe a little snack with you as well. Yesterday, oh my god, like so many people, and the drinks machine sometimes will even sell out because so many people are getting their drinks. So have one drink when you get in and have like a little snack, like a biscuit or something to give you an energy boost in between. I went to the food section, and what I can say for the food section is it's okay stuff. It's kind of the price you expect as well. I got one of the okonomiyakis half size, which was a bit of a rip-off because it was 600 yen for like a tiny bit of okonomiyaki. But a couple of other things were okay. They apparently there have a section where you can take purikuras together with gamers as well. So that's the food section. Coming back onto the main floors, things you might want to check out. Let me just list this up. So Resident Evil section for me is the Persona 5 section. Obviously this is all based on my interests. If you're into Monster Hunter, there's a really cool Monster Hunter section as well where you can get in and you get goodies for Monster Hunter, which is also always very, very good. And if you look around, the PlayStation 1 had all the VR. If you're interested in playing that, definitely go there first thing in the morning. And what I found actually very interesting is the voltage section. So you go in and you go to the hall on the right of the main hall, and that's where a couple of other companies and app companies are. And in the voltage section, they had, for example, actors who would be dressed up as characters of the voltage games, which are usually dating games, and they will come like really close to you, and you can like take pictures with them, and you really kind of get like your heart beating faster. That's more something for girls, I guess, but guys, you can check out the cute companions. Girls, go to Voltage and get cuddled by a very handsome looking Japanese guy dressed up as a samurai. I enjoyed that. That was fun, to be honest. I got very flustered and very shy when that happened. Anyways, so also cosplayer wise, there is a cosplayer section if you go to the right hand of the hall, and there you can take pictures of all there will be professional cosplayers and there will be normal amateur cosplayers. Again, always make sure you ask in advance. They will pose for you. And for cosplay, it's really hard if they're like 5 photographers and everyone's snapping at the same time. They don't know where to look and where to put their pose. So before you shoot a picture, just lift your hand up and go like, hi, or onegaishimasu, and then take a picture of them. Definitely something I would recommend to you as well. They have a massive tank in one of those holes as well. So if you're into that kind of stuff, the companions will sit on the tank and you can take pictures with them again. Must say, very exciting cosplays already I've seen there of the professional cosplayers and the companions. There will be more, there will be different ones every day, so that's another thing to definitely look out for when you come to Tokyo Game Show. Again, it really matters on what kind of games you really want to see and play, or if you actually want to come up to the staff, if you want to take pictures of girls. My priorities are goods and girls and then the games, because the queues for the games were so long. And if you want to get the most out of the day, try to get the things you want to do first and then do the other things priority wise. Otherwise you get home disappointed. So again, focus on what's important to you. I hope this helped you a little bit navigating around. Again, maybe get the app. I found the app very, very helpful. However, obviously if you do not have Wi-Fi on the go, they will also say on the premises switch off your Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi interferes with other machines. What they also have there are maps, so Tokyo Game Show maps. Maybe get yourself one of those maps and have a look inside. Again, my big hint is go in, go out, get the goods, then do the rest of the game show. But that's totally up to you. I hope this helped you. Thank you very much for watching. I will be there on Sunday. So if you're curious and you might be there on Sunday, leave me a message, maybe tweet me, and then I can maybe get in touch and maybe we can take a picture together or something. So would be lovely seeing you there. There are so many people, so you need to message me, otherwise I will not find you, because the likeliness of us bumping into together will be very low by the amount of people that will be there. Like, you will not see the floor anymore. It's gonna be so hot. Anyways, I will hopefully see a couple of you on Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you soon for another video on my channel. Thank you, stay cute, love you lots, and do what you love what you do.